So I lowered the pH off camera because I'm running really behind and I need to get to the post office. So in total, I added 0.8 grams of my solution, which is so today's video is gonna be kind of a day in the life. I've got loads of things to do today, so this video is going to be maybe chopped up into a few videos. So I will release the video with this intro for all the products I'm going to be making today. So today's video, I'm going to be making my turmeric face wash, which I ran out of a few days ago. I need to make a Kojic Acid and Turmeric Body Butter, which I've ran out of in my store, and a customer just messaged me a few days ago and I said it would be ready yesterday, and I was so busy yesterday with some friends visiting from Holland. I couldn't get around to making the body butter, so I'm going to be making a body butter. Also, I'm out of Hyaluronic Acid Serum, so I will be making that today. I just got out of bed not long ago, so I said I need to start my day off by just getting into making products. I need to be writing formulas for my Formula Fridays because I want to have a lot more videos for that. I need to maybe spend a day looking for recipe online to transform into percents, as well as writing formulas as well for things that I have made in the past or things that customer have mentioned about me making. So I'm going to write formulas on those. So I want to also try and release my Formula Friday videos. I want to release 2 videos a day, one in the morning and one in the evening. So one is transferring a formula that I found online to percents, and then the second, I'm trying to get my tea going because I'm hungry. And then the second is me writing a formula, showing you guys how to write a formula from scratch, okay? So those are the 2 things I want to try and do for Friday, just to try and boost my video watch time and also boost YouTube pushing my videos out. So I'll release 2 videos on a Friday. I don't know when that's going to start, but I'm going to try my best to do it as soon as possible. And also I will release a normal video as well of me making something or discussing some aspect of my business. So I'm gonna have my cup of tea. I usually start my fast. I do intermittent fasting, so I fast from 5 in the evening to the next day 11 o'clock. Yesterday, because we were out and about, I ended up eating by 7:30, so I was supposed to break my fast today at 1, but I am so hungry, and I think because I'm tired, I feel a little bit run down. So yeah, I'm going to just not care about the fast at all when I'm really hungry, and I feel like I can't push myself, and I'm still like 3 hours away. No, it's either I leave the house and go do something, and if I'm at home, I'm going to eat. So I just made myself a cup of tea. And when I'm filming, tea makes my life so much easier. And also I baked this Popeyes style, what do you call it, biscuit. They are so good. I baked them on Thursday and I popped a few in the fridge. I forgot that I had them in the fridge actually, because I would have offered them to my guests yesterday. So I'm going to heat up 3. This is technically going to be like my breakfast starter. So I'm going to have this with my cup of tea while I set up with the first thing I'm going to make, which is going to be my body butter. So I'm going to make the body butter because I'm going to melt that first and then place it in the fridge. And then once that's in the fridge solidifying, I'm going to do my hyaluronic acid serum because I also need to sit for a period of time to hydrate. I can make it a different way without having it hydrating, but I prefer the hydrating method instead of mixing the powder into glycerin. So I prefer that method. So I'm going to do that, hydrate, and then I'm going to make my turmeric face wash. I also need to make a turmeric and kojic acid soap, but I don't think I can do that today, but I'm going to try and make it either this weekend or early next week. I want to do that as a day in the life. So let me warm this up, clean this surface, place everything, and then I'll come back. For this body butter, I am making a 600 grams batch, and that should give me about 4 or 5 250 ml jars. So I realized I had some shea butter left, so I'm going to use them. So this one should be about 300. Let's see. Well, it's more than, it's just over 300. So I'm going to break that up. Okay. So I'm going to melt my shea butter, cocoa butter, cetyl alcohol, and sweet almond oil, and then I'll come back. I'm going to add the rest of the sweet almond oil just to help cool this down, because when I heat up my oils and butters in this glass, it heats up really quickly. So just separating some of the oils and then adding it after heating this up, it kind of cools it down, and it speeds up the process of me waiting for this to solidify. In this container I have 300 grams of shea butter, 122 grams of sweet almond oil, 60 grams of cocoa butter, and 9 grams of cetyl alcohol. So I'm going to come back and add another 78 grams of sweet almond oil to this. So the total oil I use, so it's I've used 22% in this container, and then later on is 13%. What I'm going to do also is I'm going to write the formula for this butter as well, so guys, you guys can see how I actually came up with this recipe. The shea butter is actually melted. I just need to mix it. The cocoa butter needs a bit of help, so I'm just going to keep mixing and then add in the rest of the sweet almond oil and my turmeric powder. So I made a mistake earlier when I said the sweet almond oil I'm going to be adding is 10%, so that is 60 grams, not 13% at 78. So 10%, which is 60 grams. So I need to just make sure that the butters is melted before I add in the oil. Guys, I really love making skincare products. It takes so much strength out of me when I have to actually film and make products. So I realized that the best way of me doing this is just filming and then later on telling you guys what the ingredient and the recipe is. That way I'm concentrating on what I'm making rather than trying to let you guys know each ingredient I'm adding. So I'm adding 60 grams of the rest of the sweet almond oil. I was going to add the turmeric to the essential oils as well, but I'm not. I'm going to add the kojic acid to the essential oil. So I am adding the turmeric. So I'm going to be adding the turmeric to this container before adding it here, because if I add it directly here, it's not going to show up in the scale. So I need 1.8 grams of my turmeric powder. So I'm going to place this in the freezer, and then I'm going to move on to my Hyaluronic Acid Serum and then the Turmeric Face Wash, which we need 12 grams. It is a lot of kojic acid, and this thing is very light. That's 12 grams of our kojic acid powder. We're adding 3 grams of our orange essential oils, 6 grams of lemon essential oil, and for my turmeric it's also 6 grams. And for our vitamin E oil we need 2.4 grams. A vitamin E oil is just to preserve the oil, that's why we're adding it. Especially when using fragrance, it's good to add vitamin E oil to your product. So we're just going to mix all of that together, and allow that to actually sit there while our butters and oils is solidifying. So if you guys do see my hand moving in this video, I did initially record this video giving the instruction of each ingredient as I was adding them to the containers, to the beakers. However, that made this video so long that I decided to just mute the video and just show you guys the process. If you'd like to get the recipe to this ingredients, leave a comment below and I will share that in the description below. But I have made this face wash on my channel before. Just go ahead and search turmeric face wash and you have a detailed version of me making this face wash. So I lowered the pH off camera because I'm running really behind and I need to get to the post office. So in total I added 0.8 grams of my solution, which is sodium hydroxide 10% and distilled water 90%. So I added that solution to lower this pH, and all I needed was 0.8 grams to bring this to the skin's pH level. So at the moment, as you can see, it's nice and translucent. So it's sitting at pH exactly 5.5 pH on my pH meter. So that's it, guys. I'm going to jar this up and then I'm going to just run down to the post office.